Paris, what is happening? What is happening, you all? What is happening in Europe, on your side, your ends, wherever you are? The cold weather and all of them something there. Wagwan. Hope you all are okay. Hope you all are staying blessed. Hope you all are staying blessed. So it's been a long time you have never seen me like in this mode right here on the Jamaican Debbie Deb strain. Right here I'm going to be sharing with you a little homemade cold remedy. This snow past sniffing and with the kids and everybody knows I run and adults and the cold thing. This video should have dropped a long time ago. I don't know why, but never too late for a show of free. So I'm going to be showing you. We're going to be using 5. This is a 5 ingredient homemade cold remedy. Okay? Lots of times people they say, okay, when you have your throat itching and all of that, you must make ginger and garlic. Never ever have you heard anybody talk about the onions in there. This is the key ingredient that we leave out all the time. Okay? So right here I've got 8 ounces. I've just weighed it out in my scale right here. So I've got 8 ounces of onions, 8 ounces of garlic, and 8 ounces of ginger, and 4 ounces of garlic. Okay? So you want to use not too much of the garlic and not too much. You want to use this half, the same amount for the ginger. I'm getting mixed up here, family. Half 8 ounces of ginger, 8 ounces of onions, and not 4 but 2 ounces of garlic. Preferably 1 medium-sized head. I would say this is medium because they have smaller than this. Why? You're going to be using like a quarter of the amount on the garlic because the garlic is strong. Some people, they are hypertensive. Some people have low blood pressure. Okay? So you don't want to go about putting too much this strong garlic because this is, I'm going to tell you how many times per day you have got to drink it, okay? So you don't want to put too much garlic in there to bring down your blood pressure. Worse if you are on already on high blood pressure medication. So I leave for you in the description the proportionate amount of stuff. So 8 ounces ginger, 8 ounces of onions, 2 ounces of garlic, and we're going to be using some lemon juice, but I'll show you how and when to put in the lemon juice. Going to be using some honey too, and I'll show you how. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go strip my onions, get them all chopped. I'm going to go scrape my ginger, wash it. I'm going to wash it with your little vegetable brush, and you're going to clean it properly. These two, when we are using like the ginger tea, we make them, but we want them to come with a nice clear pretty color, so you can just slightly, not too deep, just to remove the skin. So you just use a pointed knife and you just barely look at it. You don't want to dig it down. Remember, the skin of this is like, you know, so you want to go. So I'm going to go now, remove all these skins, strip my onions, rinse them, and then I'll come back. When you see me, they'll be all chopped and ready for the food processor. Somebody might want to ask, Debbie, if I don't have a food processor, you grate it. Grate it, it will be stronger. I was going to grate it, but I say, you know what happened? Most people are going to opt for the food processing method, so let me use it. But if you don't have a food processor, you grate it. When I'm doing mine, I always spend the time and grate it. Why? Because I get more strength from the ginger and more strength from the ginger, the garlic, and the onions. When you grate it, you get more strength. So if you have the time, you grate it. I am using the food processor method to facilitate, you know, the more upgraded version, because some people just don't want to go with the grating. We'll soon come back. Alright, now Pari. So we have our ginger here. I'll scrape. Do not peel the ginger. Tight, scrape it, and you will have all these, you know, the thin skin coming off. This is so light. This don't even weigh a quarter of an ounce, so you don't lose much. That's why I said to scrape it, because if you tend to peel it, you're going to lose a lot out of it, okay? So we have our ginger here all scraped. And remember, wash your ginger, then you scrape it. Don't scrape it and then wash it. Wash it properly, let it dry, then you scrape it. We have our onions, all peel and rinse. We have our garlic, all peeled and rinse. So I can just throw the garlic in there, and you want to get the ginger, you know, slice them up, you know, because the finer the better. So you want to finish top up here. You want to slice your ginger. Be careful though. And you also just want to like do your onions like this. So whoops. So be careful, y'all. So you're gonna be doing your thing like this and have it like this. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna finish all of these. Leave them in the food, put them in the food presser. When I come back, I'll show you what is gonna be happening. Okay, now Parry, load up my food processor. Depending on the size of your food processor, this is not overloaded. So if you have a bigger one, and you can do as much as you want. Okay. So want it fine. So we just gonna make it and so you do it because you want it the finest you can. Just like if you grate it, when you grate it, it becomes fine, fine, fine. So I'm gonna be this one a little more, run a little more. I'm gonna finish it now. When I come back, I'm gonna show you what it look like. Okay, now Parry, this is what you have right here. This is so strong. This is more something like you're gonna make a paste. It is gonna, you'll see how it goes. This is really strong, but I prefer, as I say, if you want to go old school like me, you can grate, because when you grate it, it's even better. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to be emptying it out into this container. And when we return, we're going to be using some honey. So we have 3 ingredients. I told it's 5 ingredients. Did I say it? I'm not sure. It's 5 ingredients. So we have 3 in here, and we have 1 here. We have 1 here left to go. So I'm going to get it out now in something that you can see what I'll be doing. So I'm soon come. Okay, now Parry. We're right back, and this is what you have. You know, it's gonna become like a little. If I grated it, you'd have more liquid down in there. I'm gonna be adding now ½ cup of honey. You don't want to waste any of this thing, you know, Parry, because this thing is medicine, you know, homemade medicine. So you don't want to waste any of this thing. So right here and now, you're gonna be using this honey to get it right through it. We're going to incorporate it with this onion. You're going to mix it in with the honey thoroughly, because you know you're going to use it to make tea. Remember, so when you make tea, you need a little sweetener. So if you want to put something else outside of the honey, but the honey, you know the properties with the what you call it, the health benefits of the honey, and it is always good. So it's best if you use the honey. So now that you put the honey, you're going to have something like this. I'm going to be putting it, transferring it to this bottle. But the mouth of this bottle is really small. So I have to go off camera. If I'm to stay here, it's going to take a mighty long time. So this is what it looks like. This is what you have. So you want to see it, have it clean and pretty. When it's at this stage and you mix it with the honey, you want it to have this clear, nice, pretty color. Therefore, when you make your tea, you will have a nice, clean, clear cup of tea. So I'm going to incorporate the honey in here a little more and get it mushed up a little more, and then I'm going to transfer it to the bottle. When we return, I'm going to tell you how to store it, and most of all, how you go about making a cup of this beautiful, healthy tea, real homemade remedy. Alright, now Parry, this is what it looks like. Now you're going to be bottling it, make sure it's tightly locked, and you're going to be storing it into your refrigerator. Mind you, this is just fresh. I just did this. In the interest of time on the video, I'm going to show you how to prepare the tea. But you're to leave this for 24 hours, the least. 48 is better. In the refrigerator, 24 hours the least, for everything to come together and for you to get the best health benefits, the best, you know, the best result for your little sniffling and itching and all of that. So I'm going to show you now how to prepare a tea. May I have the water y'all boil. You have your cup right here. So you're going to be using, if you're using for the kids, you use 1 teaspoon. If it is for the adult, please make sure for the kids, 1 teaspoon of this. If it is for the adult, 1 tablespoon. Level, you don't want it to be too heat. So that will be for you, the adult, and if it's for the kids, it will be the teaspoon. Now you're going to be pouring your hot water on this mixture right here. Pour in your hot water on this mixture and you're going to leave it to steep for about 7 minutes. After 7 minutes time, I will return. After your 7 minutes, you want to come and when you want to lift. Camera girl, shoot them up on this. If you had grated, you notice you have a little sediment. If you had grated, you would have got, this thing don't smell nice in a family because it's medicine. If you had grated it, you would have seen next to nothing because it will be finer. Now the honey is gonna, why I say to keep for 24 hours at least, the honey is gonna stay there and it is gonna just, you know, just go right through all of those, gel, bind, and everything together. Alright, so what you want to know, you might not want to taste all of these, so we're going to strain it off. We soon come. Now that you have strained it off, wow, this is what you have right here. So you just proceed to just put your spoon and try to get out all of this nice little liquid here. Remember, I keep telling you, if you had grated it, it will be more fine. At this point now, you know how cool you are going to deal with. So you don't know what happens. You need the vitamin C. So you're going to have your fresh lemon or lime, preferably lemon. So you want to squeeze as much as you want. This is the vitamin C. Remember, it's a cold remedy, so you have to get in the vitamin C in it. Okay? So your vitamin C in. You're just going to mix it around. And this is the color where you must have. So, let's proceed. Ginger, burning. Garlic taste, not too much to bring down the pressure. If the coughing is intense, you're going to want to take this 3 times a day. Before you eat, don't heat and have the you know, that it can't work. You want to get it down on the stomach when it's empty, that it can't go down, go do it do. Make sure you take it warm and make sure you sip. Let it go down between these 2 parts here. That is the most part where the little that little itchiness, you all know that where it is. You taste the lemon. It is so nice. It is not bitter. It's not bitter, but it's strong and it's okay. It's okay. It is not anything. It doesn't have a nasty taste. I've done it a lot of times, but I grate mine. Now, when you have this now, you want to, if your coughing is really intense, you're going to want to have this 3 times a day. You can't just drink it 1 time and then you know drink it again. I did this to show you that you can do it ahead of time and have it. It's easy, it's ready when you come and you just feel you can just make it as if you just pull out a tea bag out of something, okay, Parry, and just make a cup of tea. Who wants every time them have sick throat and sitting for gang go make the tea? You are supposed to have it 3-4 times a day, but when you feel sick, you don't have the energy for God every minute go and do something to make the tea. So you do it like this and you have this. This can serve you for a certain time and you're cool, you will better before this is even finished. You know, I want to say thank you for your love. I want to say thank you for your support. If you have liked this video, remember to give me some thumbs up. We are right here on the Jamaican Debbie Deb Strain. I'm tending to forget some of the West Indian Delights. And I am not on West Indian Delights at this point. I want to thank you so much for your love. Let me go and sip my tea. It's good. When you taste it, when you do and you taste it, you let me know. Nice. It is for the cold, the coughing and the sniffling and all of the virus them they all out in the ear. Now, if you're new right on over here, let me say thank you, welcome and thank you. On the Jamaican Debbie Deb Strain, we have passed 5,000 and I want to say thank you so much. I also want to say thank you for those of you who are reaching out to Camera Daughter and Camera Son on their little YouTube channel that they have started. Thank you for the love. Those of you who are not getting the name, we're going to leave the link in the description. We're going to leave the name of the channel, some right here on the screen, okay? So you can go show them some love. I know they would be appreciative of it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in on the live. Thank you so much. It is all appreciated. It is well loved. You all know me. So I just want to thank you. This is what I wanted to give to you. I want you to up and to jump right onto it and to get it and to keep this. It doesn't matter whether winter time, summer or spring. Make sure one, especially if you're somebody that has small children, you know, make sure you have 1 or 2 of this in your refrigerator so you can come readily and take your little something and, you know, and you feel it going down in your throat and making a difference as we speak right here and now. So I hope you will appreciate this video. And all of that, we are doing post notification shout out. So post notification shout out today goes to right up top there. You'll see your name. We want to thank you so much for the love. We want to thank you for the support and everything. It's so working on lots and lots of nice things for the Jamaican Debbie Debs train, y'all. So I don't want to forget, because I'm here using pots and pans and stuff, that I'm on West Indian. I don't want to forget that I'm not on West Indian Delight. So once more, it doesn't matter what we do right on over here. Never let the evil around you, never let it take control of you. Stay on top of things. Remember our sister here, Margaret Smith. Remember, I have the link for her for you to get onto her. Just come, you know, just send me a text or an email and I will just send on the link and you can go get your book from Margaret. Oh my God. Never let the evil around you. Once more. Now make it take control of you. Stay on top of things in the cold weather. Try to get in some of this in your system. Please to let me know. All of you who have done it, please to let me know.